Day 3 in the books. How are things looking out there?
It was our first day with shoulder pads, so that's always a little bit different. I thought for the most part we did a nice job of staying on our feet and staying off the ground. Had some bumps and bruises. You know, the big thing we got to do is fight through another practice tomorrow morning, and then we've got Sunday. That is our off day. The NCAA's kind of modified the schedules a little bit. You got to have a day off per week during camp even. So Sunday's our day off. You're only allowed to have a couple hours of meetings, and then we'll come out here and watch the Saints right here Sunday evening, which will be fun. So we just got to fight through one more day.
Talk to me about that backfield. Obviously, we had a bunch of them in here. I mean, it looks pretty good, at least early on.
I think we got a chance to have really good backs. You know, everybody's concerned because, you know, we lost two guys that are in NFL camps right now, Dontrell and Sherman. You know, but you know, Darius Bradwell, I thought really came on at the end of the year. He was pushing. You know, if we'd have kept playing the season, you know, who knows, he may end up starting it toward the end of the year. You know, Stephon Hutterson, I thought he did some really good things last year, and he's gotten stronger and better. You see that we've developed some guys. We just got a lot more Division I football players. You know, you know, we've always had some, but you know, maybe some positions not quite, or the backup wasn't, but we just got a lot more guys, and I think the running back's indicative of that. You know, Corey Dauphine, we watched him all fall, you know, on the scout team. He's fast, big, physical guy. I think he's chomping at the bit to play football. You know, Amari Jones, you guys didn't talk to. He's got great shake, and he's going to play this year for us. I hope he can catch punts and kicks because he's going to have a chance to do that. Very dynamic football player. Cam Carroll, you know, he's what we thought he was going to be. We thought he was a big steal for us, and he, you know, he ran 4.4 the other day and weighs 228 pounds. So I think we've got some really good backs. And then Jed Glenn, you know, we moved Jed back to running back, and he's had 3 really good days. He ran a 4.31 when we timed the other day. So. You know, fastest guy on the team. So we got a good stable of backs.
How important is Bradwell's experience just in this group?
I think
He's
really
been around a while.
good. You know, he was a quarterback in high school, and then the first year we played him at quarterback up until about 3 or 4 games left in the season, and he's really bought into everything that we're doing. The thing I was impressed with today, we had 3 running backs, you know, step up and, you know, splatter linebackers blitzing, and we haven't had that. You know, it's, you know, and you got to be able to be a full football player to play all the time. If you can only, you know, if you're a specialist, that means you either won't run inside or you won't block, or you can't catch, or that's not a good thing when you're one of those guys. You know, we just can't play all the time, and it's hard to call plays when, you know, you got to get, you know, 2 or 3 specific guys in for that play. You know, we try to do it, but it's hard to do. It's easier when you know that the guy's capable of doing anything and he can stay out there. I really think across the board at a lot of positions, not all of them, but a lot of them, you know, we're going to roll and play a lot of guys early in the season, and, you know, to determine kind of the pecking order, you know, and then we'll know who's going to play more.
You got a new quarterback coming in for next year.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on?
Oh, we're excited about it. You know, Keon's, I don't know how many, but he started quite a few games over at Southern Miss. You know, he's a big kid, good speed. We think he's good for this offense that we're running. Obviously, this is going to be an adjustment for him. He's going to be a scout team guy here in a while, and he understands that. But you know, our coaches really knew his high school coach well. He's high school teammates with the Carries Keys, and we got great reports on him. Came in on an official visit and really impressed us. We're excited about having him.
When did the visit take place?
Last week sometime.
And who are the coaches who are the coaches you have that kind of have that connection with him?
Well, Jack Curtis recruits Laurel High School, and they won the state championship. He was the quarterback a couple years ago, and we went in there and recruited, and when we kind of came in late, you know, that first year, and we got Bo Pete, but we actually signed him after signing day. carries. They call him Bo Peep. But you know, we're happy about getting him, and it's kind of good. We can kind of break him in, you know, and not speed rush everything.
Rod Teamer was the other day. He was talking about how just the looks they're getting in the scout team are so much better now. Now you can have a quarterback too. Because he said, you know, he said no offense to some of the guys in the past, but they weren't really capable.
We just
of
didn't have the
looks.
bodies.
Yeah.
Number one,
Mm-hmm.
and number two, there's such a difference between the skill level there and
Right.
the guys who were practicing. It just, you know, it just makes it so much better when you have you know, we're right around 105, I think, healthy bodies, and we got, you know, 5-6 guys that will be coming in here when school begins. But it just we got more Division I football players.